Los Angeles painting city streets white in bid to combat climate change. What? Los Angeles painting city streets white in bid to combat climate. Will that even work? Like, as far as I know, white cars and black cars, like, I presume they're talking about the sun reflecting off the colour. So, for example, white cars and black cars, for example, attract more heat. I presume that's what they're talking about. Now, the stereotype is that black cars actually go through and attract more heat. As far as I know, white cars do a pretty good job of it too. So I don't know if this would actually work. Let's jump into the article, find out exactly what they want to do, and then we can all call them a bunch of idiots if they're wrong. California, it's California. California officials are hoping their latest attempt to stem the rising tide of climate change leads to a more socially conscious and cooler summer. Only in California. Officials in Los Angeles have been painting streets white to reduce the effect of urban heat islands and combat the effect of climate change. I do not know if this would even work, to be honest, but the LA Street Service began rolling out the project last May, which preliminary tests showing has reduced the temperatures of roadways by up to 10 degrees. The product involves applying a light grey coating of a product cool seal made by the company Guardtop. Is this going to be like the Hyperloop? Cool seal is applied like conventional sealing coats to asphalt surfaces that protect and maintain the quality and longevity of surfaces. Okay, but we're talking about cooling, not protecting the quality and longevity, right? There seems to be a difference there. According to the company website, while most cool pavements on the market are polymer-based, Cool Seal is water-based asphalt emissions. While each coast could last up to 7 years, they're also pricey with an estimated of $40,000 per mile. This is insane. $40,000 a mile to paint the road. They're literally getting people to paint the roads. Wow. The LA Daily Times reported. Cool Seal does pass the California skid test in addition to the slip test for wet traction and is applied in 2 coats, each 50 microns thick over an asphalt roadway or a slurry sealed asphalt roadway according to the streets department. By reducing the temperature of the city streets, officials say it can help reduce the temperatures in the neighborhoods where this sealant is applied. With its numerous streets and freeways, Los Angeles suffers from the heat island effect, which causes urban regions to become warmer than their rural surroundings, forming an island of high temperatures. Heat islands occur on the surface and in the atmosphere, according to the Environmental Protection Agency. Quote, on a hot summer sunny day, the sun can heat dry exposed urban surfaces such as roofs and pavers to temperatures 50 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit hotter than air 1. While shade or moist surface, that's important, get to that in a sec, often in most rural surroundings remain close to air temperatures. Yes, they're remaining close to air temperatures because they're literally shade or moist surfaces. Not because they're friggin' white, you morons. Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti, I might be mispronouncing, who may make a run for president in 2020, who's literally painting roads white because he's afraid of temperature, is used the project as a part of an overall plan to reduce greenhouse gas emissions in the city by 45% below 1990 levels by 2025. Climate change is a fact of life that people in Los Angeles and cities around the world live with every day. It's a grave threat to our health, our environment, and our economy, and it's not debatable nor negotiable. He said in a statement last year after President Trump said he would walk away from the Paris Climate Agreement. Okay, so we all know the Paris Climate Agreement isn't actually about the environment. It's all about wealth distribution. I've covered topics on this in the past. It does very little to actually help, if anything, to help the environment. It's more about the, quote, developed countries going through giving large amounts of cash to underdeveloped countries. Meanwhile, countries that are the top polluters like China, we're going to go through and keep mass producing emissions 10 years or so after everybody else had to curb theirs. So, for example, I think everybody had till 2020, I think it was, where China had until 2030. Now, this is actually the country that is the leading mass emissions when it comes to climate change. This is the major factor. And they were going to give them an extra 10 years. Funny how that works, isn't it? Now, a lot of people in the actual comment section are sort of scratching their head at this myself. Like one person says you can't fix stupidity. Someone else saying stop the insanity. People are saying this has been one of the most ignorant things I've seen in my 45 years of construction. Like, people are literally sitting there claiming that this is complete insanity. And I'll have to agree with them. I do not see how this is going to work. Look, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe someone can show me how this would work. I would really love to see the science behind it. Maybe get Thunderfoot on it. But at the end of the day, personally, I cannot see how this would make a difference. White cars attract heat, as far as I'm aware, just as much as dark cars. So at the end of the day, I do not see a real big difference here, if any. Guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you think this would actually make a difference? Do you think this would work? If so, why? Do you think this wouldn't work? If so, why? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Maybe we'll have a debate about it. I'm really interested to find out what the actual real answer on this is. Apart from that, guys, obviously this video has been helpful. Please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demand size video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.